supply which is coming today across the globe or in India is through coal, etc. Right? So when that is there, we need to move from those resources to the renewable resources. So through that, we can decarbonize our energy supply. The second is we can make our systems efficient and circularity. So whether it is to do with energy or any other thing, so we need to bring in efficiency. So 25% can come from there. And you must be seeing a drive everywhere for accelerating electrification. So there is a goal in India also that you must be seeing that EV, the way it is coming, and whatever our plans are there up to 2030. I do not know that whether we will be able to reach to that or not, but the momentum has already been started there, that we are moving towards the electrification and efficiency and decarbonizing energy supply, which is through the renewable resources. So the equation for the future is digital plus electric is equal to sustainable. So digital is for the efficiency, because whatever can be monitored, measured, that only can be controlled. So that eliminates waste and bring in efficiency. So electric is for decarbonization. So most efficient energy and the best vector for the decarbonization, wherein we need to choose the mode of producing electricity also. So that can bring us sustainability, which is smart as well as green. So it's simple. So our purpose at Schneider Electric is to empower all to make the most of our energy and resources, bridging progress and sustainability for all. At Schneider Electric, we call it life is on. So if in fact, I was discussing with somebody, so what would somebody say in Hindi to life is on? So Zindagi chalti rahe, right? So that's what it is, our purpose. And our mission is to be the digital partner for any infrastructure, industry or building for sustainability and efficiency. So building can be commercial or residential building. Next. So just for the information of all that, we have been adjudged as most sustainable corporates in the world in Global 100 form. So number one, and accelerating sustainability. So leading by example in our own ecosystem. So being part of the solution for our customers. So both sides. So whether, and we believe in walk the talk. So all maximum of our factories are smart factories. So wherein we have electricity 4.0 and industry 4.0. So this is about electricity 4.0. Next slide. So electricity 4.0 is nothing but there are various junctures. So we were there with the fuses, and then we came with circuit breakers, and then bringing in the smartness in the circuit breakers, because slowly, gradually, these products became the dumb products. So we have brought in some intelligence into that, and then intelligence with the softwares, etc. That has brought electricity 4.0. So I'm not giving you the complete details here, but it's a stepwise evolution from electricity 1.0 to electricity 4.0. Continue with that.
We have been living in an age of fire. Since harnessing its power, it has fueled our evolution, but it came at a cost. It's time to decarbonize. It's time to evolve to a new electric world. It's time for a change of mentality. Let's look at electricity through a digital lens and let them bring out the best in each other. When electric meets digital, it gives us new ways of thinking about it, new ways of distributing it, new ways of saving it. Energy becomes visible, connected, smarter, and more controlled. It becomes electricity 4.0. Electricity 4.0 works for you and with you. It delivers more and wastes less. It helps companies and individuals operate more efficiently, more successfully. It helps our planet become more resilient. A new, all-electric, all-digital world. The future is simply electricity for zero. Zero waste, zero emissions, zero carbon. Electricity 4.0.
So electric, which is important. So you must have seen in the video also that we are talking of minimum or zero leakage at all the places. So electric and digital is the recipe for more sustainable and resilient world. So which makes the word green as well as bring in smart future. So electrical plus digital is the way to future. And we are the partner to do that. So whether to do with the products or the software or the solutions. So our innovation strategy is to boost our innovation in our core while expanding in digital end to end at the stage of the life cycle. So we say that we are an electrical automation and a software company which is sustainable. So that's what. So first is innovation is our in our core. Second is software defined. So software means whether it is to do with the software apps or analytics, or this is required for the enabling services. So we undertake the services also wherein we would monitor, manage the assets of the consumer or the prosumer. And we do end-to-end life cycle also. We empower users end-to-end. So leveraging AI from design to build and operate and maintain. So our unique positioning is, so we will have two businesses. So one is energy management and another one is industrial automation. So 75% of the business comes from energy management and approximately 24-25% of the business comes from industrial automation. And overall, worldwide, we have 29 billion euro turnover, which is revenue, which is in 2021. We have more than 1,28,000 employees across globe in more than 100 countries. Again, electrification brings in sustainability and digitization brings in efficiency. That is our core. And we are present in all the geographies in a balanced way, whether it is in Europe, America, Asia Pacific, or rest of the world. So we are present everywhere. And the end markets for us are data centers, buildings, industry, and infrastructure. So wherein, again, the balanced presence is there. So mobilizing our entire ecosystem to act for a climate positive world, which means that for the future, we are thinking. So communities, for the communities, what we are 50 million people access to green electrical energy, electricity, and 1 million people trained in energy management so that they can work with the world to bring in more efficiency. So for customers, we have 800 metric tons of carbon dioxide saved through our equipment and products. And carbon neutral, what is our commitment to the world is that by 2030, we would have all our operations net zero. Now, by 2030, net zero biodiversity also loss in operation, and 2040 carbon neutral value chain, and by 2050 net zero supply chain. So all who are associated with us also would be net zero. Suppliers. So again, with the 1,000 suppliers who were emitting higher CO2, so that has been reduced by half. And 80% of the revenue is green. So ESG disclosure and compliance is there for our company. So we are a responsible company from the investor point of view. So this is the impact which we are talking for 2025. Next slide, Vikram. So what is our software thing for efficiency and sustainability? At Schneider, we call it EcoStruxure, which is our digital platform. So wherein we have got on the lowest level connected products which can talk to any system. And then the second layer is edge control, and third is apps and analytics, and which is across four markets where we work, which is building, data center, industry, and infrastructure. And for each of the market, we have got end-to-end cyber security, as well as we have dedicated control or dedicated eco-structure platforms for whether it is a power, so for grid. Then for buildings, we have EcoStruxure buildings. For the data centers or IT installations, we have EcoStruxure IT. For machine, we have got the machine EcoStruxure, and for plant, we have got plant EcoStruxure. And for grid, we have a separate EcoStruxure. So dedicated software platform for each kind of markets. So this is what we call EcoStruxure innovation at all the levels. So software portfolio is also very big now, so which gives customer a complete life cycle management. So we have in industry and infrastructure, we have design, build, operate, and maintain through Aveva and RIB, and EcoStruxure is there with that. Same way in power, we have ETAP for designing, IGXAO is also for designing, RIB for building, again the and ETAP is again for operate and maintain. EcoStruxure is overall, which can give complete connection to IoT physical world. Same way in buildings, we have partnerships, so other things also can be hooked on to our softwares. Same way in build, we have RIB, and operate maintain, we have Planon. So all these are softwares which Schneider provides, and EcoStruxure is overall which is there for us. So this is the connection to IoT physical world. So for the complete life cycle management of the assets. So we connect the dots between everything, everywhere. That's what we say. So whether grids of the future are also sustainable, resilient, efficient, flexible, and that is what is required everywhere. And last 2 years, we have seen that what digital has done to all of us and in our all our lives. So people are looking at bigger homes. So people who were not having, say, that time. So in one room, the children are also having their classes, and the guy has to work from home. The wife has to work also there in the home. So all those things have brought in the smart homes. So that also is there with us. And building of the future, again, those are sustainable, resilient, hyper efficient, and people centric. So whether you talk of and in fact, now people have started thinking that, okay, how to get rid of that work from home. So we provide solutions for all the kind of spheres, whether it is a home or a office building or a data center or industry or infrastructure. So whatever future is looking like, so we are ready for that kind of thing. And in fact, we are in the smart homes and smart buildings for decades now. Next, Vikram. So life is on. So what I'm want to say is Jindagi Chalti Rahe, that mission critical touching lives every day. So we have done more than 1 million plus buildings. 40% of the world's hospitals are done or are running on our equipment successfully. And 3 out of 5 top hotel chains are running, whether to you talk of any like Marriott or all these are on our equipment. 50% of the world's data centers are running on Schneider Electric equipment. Top 10 of the world's electric utilities are working on our equipments. And in India also, out of say 26 utilities, maximum are working with us. Top 4 hyperscale cloud providers are also working with us. 40K water and wastewater installation in 150 countries. So we are touching lives everywhere. So whether to do a city metro in 40 countries, 14 are on Schneider equipment. 10 of the world's largest airports are working on our equipment. So this is where how we are touching the lives everywhere and every day. Next. So in India, our presence is more than 50 years old now. So I think we would be celebrating our 60th year next year. And India, about India, our CEO also says, Mr. Jean Pascal Tricot, it's a global hub for research, innovation, manufacturing, and talent. So talent, you see that it is green. So many MNCs have got renovation, innovation, manufacturing, R&D, etc. But for Schneider, this is for talent also. So it's a global hub, one of the biggest hub for Schneider Electric.
Yeah. So we have a message from our global CEO through this video. Just yes. Video नहीं है? Okay. I think there's some problem. Next.
No problem. So more than 50 years of history in India, as I said. So India entry was there. Actually, entry was there in 1995 as a liaison office. But before that, we had tie-ups with Tatas and Control and Switchgear. So 2000 S&S Switchgear and Crompton Greaves LV division we have taken over. 1995, as I said, 100% subsidiary, and 63 with Tatas, which was a JV. Building base 2009 Conserve as well as Meher, which is into power quality. 2008 we opened up a solution center here. 6 to 7 APC, which is a company into secure power, passive IT space. And then 2005 a global factory in Hyderabad. 2004 we have taken over Clipsal. And 2002 to 3 was the automation solution application center, R&D center, Bangalore, Baroda factory, wiring devices. But the aggressive growth has come in last close to 10 years. So which was started with 2010, Areva T&D Distributions, ICOM and Uniflare, which is a company into cooling. And then 11 Luminous, which is a known name to everyone in the power backup. Digilink into network connectivity, and APW President into the racks, etc. Invensys into process automation in 2014, and 100% of the stake of Luminous in 2017, and 2020 is L&T Larsen and Toubro E&A division along with Temasek. That has been a big step in Schneider basket. And to 2021 Green Next JV, which is again a sustainable venture with Temasek, wherein we work on microgrids. Software acquisitions of Planon, RIB, ETAP, and Prolit. Prolit is for the breweries, especially, or the F&B segment, you can say. Aveva, IGX, these are in designing. So this is the aggressive growth has come in last close to 10 years. Next. So in India, we have, as you have seen through Jean Pascal also saying that global hub for innovation, manufacturing, and talent. So we have more than 35,000 employees in India now. Out of that, close to 5,600 employees dedicated to technology and software. We have more than 30 plants in India, which we say manufacturing plants, serving customers in more than 500 cities, 30 plus export destinations, and new hubs in India for artificial intelligence hub, data analytics, cybersecurity, global marketing, global engineering center, P2P hub, and Kinexis hub. And our customers are there, which you see that Reliance, Tata Power, JSW, GAIL, Indian Oil, Delhi International Airport, Adani, Delhi Metro, various other airports, ITC hotels, Maruti Suzuki, NTPC, many more, Honda. So you name, they are we are serving them, and they are running on our equipment efficiently. So again, touching lives every day, committed to make India self-reliant, which is our Prime Minister also has said, Atmanirbhar Bharat, so access to energy. 8.9 million people benefited from our this initiative, and 20 plus million home lit up by power backup solutions, which is given by our company. Critical infrastructure, top 10 of oil refineries, petrochemical complexes use Schneider technology. So you have already seen that IOC was one of them. So 41 gigawatt of India's power generation capacity is enabled by us. So whether it is the utilities which are owned by the government or the private one like Tata's and Reliance or RPG. So digital and smart India. So first greenfield smart city which has come as Naya Raipur. So that has been done by Schneider Electric. Two smart factories, our own factories of Hyderabad and Bangalore. First e-commerce company data center propelled by us. Green and safe India. 15% of India's solar capacity run on our solutions. 5 million pilgrimage which comes to Puri temple at Jagannath. So that also surveillance has been done by Schneider Electric. So that is there. And social inclusion is 150K plus unemployed youth trained so that they can become employable. And 365 operational electrician training centers where we train people so that they can help and support the efficiency in electricity. So this is with Schneider Electric and as well as our E&A division, which is in 2020, which has come with us. And have continued involvement in social development. So 150K plus unemployed youth have been trained, which I've already said. 5.2K plus women trained, and out of that 954 have become entrepreneurs. So out of have started their own battery charging stations, etc. So 355 electrician training centers. We have 60 partners and 4 centers of excellence. And energy and environment education, 70K plus green ambassadors. So we choose some of the schools there. So where some of the children come for this cause and they become the green ambassadors. They have the projects. And 793 schools and 490 plus scholarship in that. Energy for community, 449K plus households, 240 solar irrigation pumps, and 0.2 million beneficiaries from them. And teacher mission, 1.5K employees as trainers who are training the teachers, because people say that child is the best teacher. So these teachers actually train the children, and then children become the green ambassadors. So we have healthcare center of E&A at Ahmednagar, where 5.7K patients free of cost medicines and subsidized healthcare is being given and run by our team there, and the families of the employees. So that they run this healthcare center. So I think great people make a great company. So meaningful, inclusive, and empowered. I think this presentation would be taken by my colleague.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Jain.
Thank you, Harmeet.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
So,
if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Sure. Thank you so much, Hamik, for helping us with overall business quotient of the organization. So we will go towards the HR piece ahead now. Over to you, Prateek.
Sure. Yeah, thanks, Vikram. Should I share my screen?
Oh, do you want to share your screen?
No, that's okay. This is the same presentation, right?
Yeah, it's same. It's
Okay,
same.
okay. All right, all right. Okay. So, thanks a lot, Amit, for taking everyone through the business essentials of what Schneider are. So, I think all of you now know that what really we are into and what we are not into. So, we laid out our technical expertise. Where do we champion at? But from the people side of things, I think a very essential thing that Schneider is that we truly believe that what makes us a great company is our great people, and all of these people that work for Schneider Electric are principally valued over three things, which is meaningful, exclusive, and empowered. What these three words actually mean in Schneider parlance is what I'll take you through the next slides. So next slide, please, Vikram. Okay, so you can go on. You can transition to the full slide, please. Yeah, keep going on. Keep going on. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. So, our leadership expectation from anyone who works in Schneider, be it an employee who has just started or an employee who has been working for years and years now, it depends on these specific leadership expectations where we want everyone to lead by example. We want them to do things which disrupt us ahead of the curve. We want them to accelerate and simplify all our current processes, coach and care for the people with them, build and empower trust within them, and very importantly, collaborate with everyone to win. So in Schneider, we apart from celebrating an individual win, we absolutely celebrate wins which are won by teams and won together with a lot of collaboration. Next slide, please. Okay. So talking about some of our employee benefits, I think I'll take you through these specific buckets that we are talking about. The first and foremost thing, if you join in Schneider, is that you will be absolutely challenging your true potential. When you come to an organization like Schneider, we actually see what potential you have, we assess your potential, and we inspire you to explore and challenge your potential and do work beyond just your normal KPIs. You're expected to work to actually see what all you can really establish within the company and make a career here. So you're absolutely guaranteed to get challenging work in Schneider. Secondly, we have a very robust career development platform called Open Talent Market. What Open Talent Market actually means is that we enable the people to actually carve out their own careers within Schneider. So people have the visibility of different leaders to connect with them, to get mentorship opportunities, to connect project opportunities, to get role opportunities within Schneider. So we basically give the car of the give the key of the career car to our employees to drive their own career and see where they go. Then next up we have excellent learning and development programs, and these programs are built across all generations in Schneider, across all roles in Schneider. One of our core values is learn every day. So we really feel that we really feel your passion to learn and aid your growth. So you will undergo a lot of learning and development programs in Schneider. Uh, and then holistic well-being. Well, as you all know, since COVID has really struck, you might be listening a lot to different kinds of well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being, social well-being, physical well-being. So Schneider was always ahead of the curve in these things. We were actually, even pre-COVID times, we had very robust well-being initiatives that we used to run across in Schneider, across all these different kinds of well-beings, be it employee assistance program with a one-to-one support, annual health checkups, health camps, employee insurance programs. We have very robust global reward and appreciation platforms. So we have a core team which really works on how our employees can reap the benefits of this well-being approach. Next, please. Okay, continuing the benefits, we have something called as a VSOP program in Schneider, which is essentially an employee share ownership program. So every year we give all the employees of Schneider to become co-owners of the shares of the company. People can get the opportunity to really reap the rewards of the company's performance in terms of their buying specific shares and those share values going up. So we provide that opportunity once a year to everyone. In terms of people policies, like your family leave policy or any other people policy, Schneider is actually best in class. We have, in terms of leaves, we have all kinds of leaves that we can really think of: care leave, surrogacy leave, adoption leave, maternity, paternity leave, all kinds of leaves, advanced sick leaves, and these are in addition to the normal casual leaves or privilege leaves we have. The intention of having this is so that we give the employee as much flexibility as possible, as much care as possible whenever they are in need of some time off. So this is something that we follow globally in Schneider. Flexibility of workplace has actually was actually started in Schneider around 2016 to around 17. But since COVID, it has really picked up. We are currently and for the future as well work in a hybrid setup where we work out of office, we work at home as well, depending on each and every role. So that kind of flexibility is provided to people. We have options like volunteering time off, we have flexible dress codes. We believe in an open culture. We have options like sabbaticals as well. So all of these things, and including that, we added on to that by providing work from home assistance as well, wherein you get infrastructure support at your home as well to work from your home essentially. And lastly, we have the best-in-class health and life insurance coverages, which get renewed every year. So we have tied up with a insurance partner, and we provide each and every employee of our company with a very healthy life and health insurance cover option, and that not only includes the employee, that includes the family members of the employee as well, because that we essentially believe in securing the and valuing the lives of not only the employee but the families of the employees as well. Okay, next. All right. So now Schneider as a company, while Harmeet talked about a lot of things that we are venturing into, and this is actually the testament of what all we have done across years. So we have actually won a lot of global recognition within India and outside India as well in different kinds of fields. We have won awards in customer centricity and business transformation from renowned organizations like CII and Picky and everyone. We have a very healthy footprint in the sustainability commitment, where we have won a lot of CSR, national CSR awards, Golden Peacock awards, manufacturing excellences, and lastly, on our people front, we have been declared as the Kincentric Best Employers just last year. Previously, we were one of the Aon Best Employers in 2017. And for our specific people practices as well in the domain of learning and development, in the domain of technology, in the domain of diversity and inclusion, we have been winning a lot of awards in India. So this slide is actually a true testament of where we are as an organization today. Next, please. Yeah, I think this is it. I think these are all the slides I had to present. In case there are any questions, you can put them up on chat, and we would be happy to answer for you.
Sure. Thank you, Prateek. So we are done with the slides from both business as well as HR perspective. So thank you so much, Harmeek and Prateek. You have comprehensively covered all the things, and it's really difficult to cover the length and breadth of our business in such a short span of time. However, we still have another 10-15 minutes. We are about time to cover your Q&As. In the meanwhile, we'll just pass on through this testimonials. so that you can just take a look through. In the meantime, you can just put up your queries in the chat box.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishna. I handle key account management for IT/ITS segment in Schneider Electric. I was hired right after my MBA through a campus placement, and it's been 2 years now. I've been working in Schneider. Talking about my journey, it's been amazing till date in Schneider. If somebody asks me why do you want to work with Schneider, there are two most important things which comes to my mind immediately. One is the learning you get every day. Every day you face a lot of challenges. Everything provides you clear learning. That's very important. And second thing is the support you get right from your manager, your team, and Schneider is really big. And the best part is you can reach out to anybody at any point of time, irrespective of the hierarchy. I think this is one of the most important factor which you will need right from the start of your career, and it also contributes a lot to the culture. And for those of you who will be joining Schneider family soon, one important thing which I want to tell you is, you'll be clueless, you'll be having so many confusions right after your college, but nothing to worry. You have the best MD acceleration program, which is planned by the best team members of Schneider, and it is to ensure that you get the best training before you start off your journey, and it's going to be a lot of fun too. Looking forward to see many of you in Schneider family soon. Stay safe. Thank you.
So HR roles would come in the near future. Right now, this talk is for sales and retail role predominantly.
Okay, I'll try to answer the question from Shubham, which says what would be the growth hierarchy post absorption, and can we switch positions internally? So Shubham, once you get inducted into Schneider Electric, you come. We have a management trainee program wherein we have a dedicated acceleration program for the management trainees, and they join Schneider at a manager level. Post that, basis the performance and potential displayed by the employee, they can actually switch positions internally. They can apply. You're absolutely open to apply to any position within Schneider, and your selection would obviously depend on your candidature, on your performance, on your potential. So yes, the option for switching positions internally will always be there.
Thank you.
Regarding the, yeah, I can see one more question
Yeah.
from Shrey, which is explanation about more about the retail role which is offered. So retail role in Schneider, we have a division called home and distribution, which is more to do with B2C selling, wherein we have a lot of products like let's say home switches that you use in your home, yeah, the MCCVs that you have in your home. You have home automation products like we have our own automation product wherein you can control everything in your home with a mobile or a remote. So these kinds of products that we have, we sell those through a retail channel wherein the person or the role incumbent is expected to manage the distribution channels, manage the sales through these retail channels in the field, and grow the market share of Schneider. So that's a very brief overview of what the retail role in Schneider means.
Thank you, Prateek. Guys, if you want to speak, you can also raise your hand and we will unmute your mic. Priyanshu, work location is pan India, so you need to be really open.
Yeah, I think work location, we want to be very open on that, that your work location could be anywhere across India depending on the role that we have suitable for you. So we want people who are flexible to work anywhere out of India. Okay, Vikram, I think if we don't have any questions, we can maybe wrap the presentation, and yeah, I think.
Sure. So before
Uh,
that, I can just brief them over the test. So all of you must have received the test links from our test partner vendor, and the test link would be enabled from 4 o'clock today, and this would be active for the whole night, and it will be active till 8 o'clock in the morning. So you can take this test anytime, flexible to your routine. And post that, we will do the interviews on Monday.
okay, Vikram, can we log off now?
Yes, yes, Prateek. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you, Harmeek. Thank you, Prateek. Thank you, Ravina. Thank you so much.
thank you everyone. All the
All the
best.
best, guys. Thank you so much.